What's up, everybody? Let me turn this shit off. What's up, everybody? I got the GoPro going. See? Finally got the couple videos up that I did a couple days ago with the GoPro. I have to say that the visual is going on. I said I wasn't going to put any effort into production. I guess I was lying. But I did notice that it's not all shaky with the GoPro. GoPro is just completely stable. And it's actually a much better experience for the viewer. I was thinking too, that one video where I almost got bit by the snake. Man, if I'd had the GoPro then, that would have been that could have gone viral maybe. I mean, I don't know. It would have been a lot of views. Because the GoPro would have saw what I didn't see. The snake. And probably the snake snapping at me. Because I heard it strike. And I know it was kind of close, but it probably wasn't. I don't know. It'd been nice to. You'd had more of an idea with the GoPro because it almost goes around you. But I finally figured out how to get the damn things onto YouTube. And the problem was the phone I had. I had a Motorola piece of shit. It was like the cheap one, but I didn't know cheap meant there was no SanDisk card that you couldn't switch out, so you can't really. Kind of, it just fucks up the whole process. So I use my work phone now to download the videos. I got a couple of SanDisk. So I got plenty of gigabytes or whatever you want to record my shit, and I don't have to delete any of it. But yeah, the production value is getting better. I think I said in the beginning, I said, a friend of mine said, you should get a GoPro or something. It's kind of shaky. He said I couldn't watch it, and then I had to turn that shit off. And I told him, it just is what it is. It's more like for what the editorial and the shit I'm saying. But Kevin, you were right. Can't have a video that's shitty video and have people just listen to it. Well, it's like a fucking earthquake is going on. They give you fucking seizures, or it's like you're having seizures. But that's fixed. And whew. Oh, I took a look at the two videos I downloaded. Really, I mean, the camera views are so good. who cares what the fuck I'm saying? You just watch just to check it out. Fucking hot. See if I run into any wildlife today. It's been pretty busy. Bears and such. Snakes and bears almost every day. Not almost every day. 2 days of bears in the last 3. But on a personal note, not that anybody fucking cares, or I care if anybody fucking cares. This is just, I'll talk about what I want. Do your own fucking videos. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of happy about it. My mom is going to move into the apartment next door. Like, the apartment connected to mine. I'm actually happy about that. She was worried, but I was the one that suggested it. You know, she's not close enough to keep an eye on her. She can keep an eye out for me, help each other with the pets. And, you know, whatever. Seems like sometimes your neighbors are miles away and they're right there. So, better than where she is now. She wasn't happy. New Mexico. I don't think she'd be happy in either New Mexico or old Mexico. But it's funny how things work out, and how once you live a little, you start paying attention to signs and things that happen. You see patterns. You actually, by the time you get older, you should be able to see how things are going to work out before they do. If you just relax your mind and, you know, not psychic ability, just like when you do stupid shit over and over and same shit happens, you know, same shit. But when I had to stay with my mom, my place had burned down like 4 or 5 years ago. It was 4 years, 5 years. 4? Yeah, 4 years. 5, no 5. It's been 5. Whatever, 4 or 5 years. So I moved in with her, and it was rocky. I mean, I had a fire that I'd lost everything I had, and I was having to start over, you know. 50 years old and fucking. Yeah, but I bounced back, and that was right during the fucking pandemic. Oh, the world was really getting crazy. But when I moved in with her, and I knew the guy that lived next door. He was a friend of mine, somebody I grew up with. And I don't know, I think I told some people, but I knew I told myself. I said, well, next thing, Ken will die. My mom will take that apartment, and I'll take this one. And it's like, I didn't make it happen. I just see how things work, and you kind of just see how things fall into place. And I think I was, you know, when you're honest with yourself about things, I knew Kent was not the healthiest, and he had already had a couple of close calls. We had made jokes about him dying. He was in on him, joking about it, you know. Well, and I didn't know if my mom would want to move into, but she doesn't think about it like, oh, he died right there in the living room. I don't really think, I don't get freaked out when I walk in there. I can't, because it's identical to my apartment. So I'd have serious PTSD going in there all the time. So ain't no thing. But she met with Doug, the owner, and she was worried. I said, Mom, I saw this shit years ago. It's gonna happen, don't worry. So I hope I get it. Mom, what do you get it? We're fucking, see, that's what sucks about this life, this world, and what we accept. You know, my mom's 80 years old. She lived a good life, she's fair. She's not fucked nobody over. She took quite a few blows. And at 80 years old, she's got to hustle and hope she gets an apartment. I mean, she couldn't find nobody would rent her a fucking place because she doesn't have a steady income. They don't give a fuck how much money you have. They're like, oh, we're sorry, you're 80. Oh, and you've got all that money. Yeah, you got that retirement, or, you know, I gave her money, so she'd be all right. And it doesn't matter. If you don't have a steady income, you're like, fuck you. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. That's not the right way to treat our citizens. You know, she's not just my mom, she's this country's mom. She's this generation's mom. She's a member of this. You know, everybody should think about that shit too, man. If you're my age or even younger or whatever, and you've been paying Social Security your whole fucking life, as long as you've been working, that shit is going to be gone. You're not going to see a dime of that. I mean, I got to get to 65 to even use it. I don't even think I'm going to get to 65. Let alone, I don't think this place is going to be somewhere I want to live in 10 years. And I'm not joking. The way things going, I would die in a fight before I live in the next phase. And everybody needs to realize that and feel that. But we don't have a whole lot of freedoms, a lot of, you know, what's left of the American, I don't know, American dream, whatever, just American lifestyle, what developed in the 50s, you know, the small town type of shit, it's almost gone. And it was something, it was good. Now that I look back at it, I miss it, you know. You know, it wasn't Happy Days. Happy Days was fake. But, you know, it was the burger stops and the fucking, well, it started with the malt shops, soda shops and all that. It started with white kids, white people. And then it started to be with white people blending with others perfectly. And everything was fine. You start sprinkling influence, racial tension. You start turning the TV into a fucking racial weapon. Then you have black people hating white people. Now you have TikTok videos of black guys beating up white guys and laughing while they do it and calling him a racist while 5 black guys beat up a white guy. And they won't even realize, and they'll laugh. They're not even angry about anything. It's fun. I've always said that, you know, about the racial issues. It's not, of course, it's real to a certain extent, but we know who the third party in has been the whole time to fan the flames, or just to spark the flames. I mean, that's how they start the whole fucking thing. And you think it's a white person, if you're a black person, because they have white skin, but they're not. I think they're white. That ain't no difference in. They may be demonic, but they are just white Europeans to me. It's them that they think they're so different. They're a different species. They're God's chosen people and shit. Oh shit. And it's a fucking bullshit story. Everything about them is a lie. Everything. When I argue with them online, everything that comes out of their mouth is backwards, rearranged, reversed. It's the devil's playbook with each and every one of them. Even the women. I mean, all they ever do is accuse everybody of what they do. And these fucking these posts that say there is no genocide, there is no starving Palestinians, there's no starvation, and then they show you one picture of like IDF soldiers giving people food. See, look. The way they rule the propaganda. See, now they lost a hold of that shit. Before, they had it locked down where not enough true leaks would come out to counter all of their trolls, because they got professional trolls all over the internet. And they've lost control of that. And now what's happened is it's too many people know the truth, and that's the problem. And they're keyboard jockeys and all, they're all in a panic because they got all these they got a handful of keyboard jockeys that try to seem like it's thousands. That's what I've noticed on X. They got a lot of bots, but they have a lot of just like people doing multiple accounts, managing multiple accounts, because to a certain extent you can't just do all bots, because people, a bot can only like tweet some shit to you or something. Anybody who's ever argued with an AI bot through a comment section, nobody knows what I'm talking about. You can tell right away, because they're not answering you specific, or like the one Elon Musk has that I've been dealing with, saying he's Elon Musk on X, is when I text the things with questions on it, about the way they censor on X, how it's slanted. It's like, and I said, look, to do that takes a human. You can't have it. Well, maybe not. You might be able to, using through the, picking up on certain words, you can use that, but I don't know how good. But whenever I ask the question to the Elon AI thing, it answers it in a way, but the first thing it does is repeats it back to me in the same order as I said it. Like, so that's not that is a poor attempt at trying to be human, you know. And that just shows you that you can't make anything be human. God gave us the authority to make decisions and have free thoughts. And on AI and robots, you can put that, you can give that as a general command, but it has to have specifics. And I also notice, if you ever want to fuck with AI and you know it's AI, use sarcasm, because it has no idea. It cannot get it at all. It has to take everything literally. When you think about it, that's the one thing that they'll never be able to fix, because it's not going to pick up on, you know, well, somebody's going to have to be there to flip the sarcasm mode switch. Well, maybe eventually they'll figure that shit out, but it's pretty clear to me that God has put certain things in the software, certain that they, you know, they, a lot of what they do, or actually all of what they do, is mimicking God, trying to figure out how he created, how he did it. And they get close, you know, with genetic studies and shit, but there's like a miracle that happens, and well, they can't duplicate it because they're not him. You know, I've gone back and forth on religion always for a long time, and I don't know if you can call me a Christian, but the Bible's the truth. Christianity's been corrupted by one specific group forever. It's like the anchor on the ankles. And Christians have never been able to shake that and eliminate that, because that's why Christians are the perfect piggyback ride, because we're not going to slaughter you off, you know. We're going to keep giving you chances. So parasiting on that is almost a guaranteed for survival, and they can't survive on their own. They're literally parasitical. It's pretty cool. I'm saying all this stuff without any trigger words. I'm not, well, like I said, at some point they'll check out my channel and they'll pull it. It'll get 3 strikes right away, and that'll be it. I'll start another one under Patrick Kirksey. I accidentally started another one yesterday. I didn't realize what I was doing. Whew, I'm sweating. Whew. But I lost what I was thinking about. I was about to talk about Little Hats. Whew. You know, one dude I've plugged a few times in the truth community. Well, I don't know if, yeah, he is the truth. My favorite dudes is Dustin Nemos. All the shills, controlled opposition, have thrown him out. He's too real. And like Stu Peters and all those other dickheads. I mean, Stu Peters is great. I mean, what he says is great. But you got to understand how they do it. They want to be in control of all arms of the whole octopus. They want to see, and any opposition that comes along falls into, they slip it into one of those tentacles to control it. And that's what, you know, Stu Peters is. But he says great stuff. But that's the way it works. That's the only way to do it, because if they don't do it that way, you get actual militias gathering and groups working together that will elude your, you know, you won't figure out until you got to fight them off, and then you questionably could lose power. So it's a way of seeing everything coming, and it's, you know, it's Jewish, communist countries, as before they turned communist, they go through what we've gone through in the US for the last 40 years. Actually, more than that. It's longer, it's more than 50. I mean, it started at the Second World War, but it really, I'd say in the 60s, it really started, you know, had more specifics of the plan, how it was going to go. Because you don't, a country like the US, you don't take it over like that. You have to subvert the culture. And they're almost done with that. You know, I'm all for everybody's freedom to marry who you want, fuck who you want, whatever, but, you know, I hate to say it, but have some shame. If you're, you know, recognize that you are sinning and keep that shit hidden. You don't have to have fucking parades about it. Oh, somebody's on the trail. I wonder who this is. I think he saw me talking, or heard me talking, so he knows I'm. Whatever. Probably somebody I know. Or somebody bearing. Oh, this dude's working. Hey, I've never seen you on the trail.
I know. I start coming.
You started going up the trail?
I start coming like, I guess 2 weeks ago.
I thought you just sat down there.
Yes.
It's better to come up the trail.
Yeah, it's
Man, I had like,
more quiet.
I had 3, almost got bit by a snake the other day up here, rattlesnake. I have a video of it.
Really?
And then last time ran into a bear, and then the time before that ran into 3 bears, and they tried to take my pack. Had to throw rocks at them to get my pack back.
Really?
So last week it's been crazy. I do YouTube videos of my hikes. Now I got a good camera. Actually, my first time doing a good camera. Got a GoPro. So you're gonna be on TV or on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
So I'll edit you out if you're not. do you go all the way to First Water?
Yeah, first water more than Orchard is
Where that structure, where that like Oh yeah, that's a good hike. All right, cool. I'll see you. You still have that thing?
Huh?
You still have the thing?
Yeah, I still have it.
All right. Whew. Yeah, that's my friend. She usually has a chair sitting down there at the beginning of the trail. She doesn't go any further. Now she's going up the trail. It's cool. I've known her for a few years. In fact, when I first met her, she'd always sitting right there at the front looking at the view. So I had all these, what do you call them? These monoculars. You know, the ones they had an ad for $5,000, but you can get it for $19.99. So somehow I ended up with like 5 of those. So I gave her one of those to check it out, so she could sit there. It's cool. It's always good to make friends, especially when you see people all the time. I hate when you have awkward relationships with people and you see them all the time. It's not cool. And now I'm getting close to the snake bitten area, I think. Oh fuck, yeah, I think so. Kind of forgot where I was. Yeah, I'm close. It's almost like downhill from this point. I haven't changed my shirt yet. Hope you can't see it. Pretty fucking gross. I have to wring it out. I always bring like 4 to 5 shirts. Not that anybody knows or wants to know or care. No, there's the bear shit. He needs to chew better. So that means I'm coming up on my snake area. Right to the left here. Around this next corner. Right. I'll show you exactly. I do this every video. Right here. He was going up the side here, and I went by here. And I went, oh fuck that. Okay, there we go. That's all. Eventually, I won't think about that every time I walk by there. But for now, it's fresh. Whew. Oh. I always feel like somebody's watching. If there's Sasquatch out in this area, anywhere, they're always watching. You never see them. They're fucking professional hide and seek champion. You can smell them. See anybody's destroyed my pool yet? My twin pools. Nope, nobody's damaged. Still covered up by the branches. Making some progress. See that? What's all the work is replacing the dirt with just rock, because the dirt can't stand up to the water. It just fades away. So you have to have only rock. So you get all the dirt out and replace it with rock. Fun stuff. But I liked how I did the way I like it. That's for sure. Fucking keep my eyes peeled now. Too many sneak ups. See, I'm making some progress there. Just need to do this area. Fucking get off me. We'll do that area. This is pretty much done. Just gotta find a big rock. Come on, man. Bugs are fucking with me. So this is my pond where I thought the gold was. On the frogs, a lot of frogs. But I didn't have it tested, but I'm pretty sure it's not gold sitting on top of the sand like that. I was hopeful, but like I said, and when I found it, God, these bugs are. When I found it, if it was gold, that'd just be too good to be true. I still need to get enough of a sample to have it tested or something, but you can't see it when the sun's not on it. So if you don't get here when the sun's not over, oh, like right there, there's a fucking piece right there. Let's see if I got that. Get off me, man. That was like a... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Man, that was a good-sized chunk. Get off, man. I gotta fucking... Can't see it now. Fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Probably turn it back on way down. Peace out.